Beloved soul, today I bring you a message straight from the heavens, one that cannot wait. Listen carefully, for what I am about to reveal to you is more important than you can imagine. Your soulmate has chosen a new path, and this decision will impact your journey in ways you never expected. This is not a coincidence. You were meant to receive this message at this exact moment, and ignoring it could mean missing out on something that is meant to change your life forever. You have felt it, haven't you? A shift, a stirring in your heart, as if something beyond your understanding is unfolding. This is the universe whispering to you, guiding you to the truth that you need to hear today. But let me warn you, this message is not just about what has already happened. It is about what is yet to come. If you turn away now, you may never discover the full extent of what the divine has in store for you. The path ahead is being reshaped. Forces greater than you can see are aligning everything for a purpose. And if you truly wish to understand how this will unfold in your life, you must stay with me until the very end. Trust me, for each word I speak carries the weight of the heavens. Write in the comments, "I accept this message," to affirm that you are open to the divine truth that is being revealed to you now. The more you open your heart, the clearer the answers will become. And now, prepare yourself, because what I will reveal next may surprise you. Beloved soul, now that you are here, truly listening, I must tell you what the heavens have revealed. This is not just any moment. This is the turning point in your journey, one that has been divinely orchestrated for you to understand right now. Your soulmate has made a decision, one that alters the course of both your destinies. And whether you are ready or not, this choice is already in motion. This is not something ordinary, something small. No, this is something powerful, something that will shift the very foundation of your connection. But let me ask you, have you felt it? Have you sensed deep within that something was changing? Perhaps you have experienced moments of unease, as if something were pulling at your heart, making you question, making you wonder. That feeling was not without reason. That was the universe preparing you for this revelation. Your soulmate has stepped onto a new path, but do not mistake this for abandonment or loss, because it is nothing of the sort. This choice, though unexpected, was not made lightly. It was guided by something greater, by forces that know what is meant to be. And now, you stand at the threshold of understanding why this has happened and what it means for you. This decision was not made in haste, nor was it made without purpose. Your soulmate has been wrestling with emotions, with thoughts, with a calling that could no longer be ignored. It was a pull from the universe, a whisper from the divine that led them to make a choice, one that is in perfect alignment with what is to come. But what exactly did they choose? What direction have they taken? And why does it matter so much to you? Stay with me, beloved soul, because this is where the truth begins to unfold. If you walk away now, you may never understand the full picture, and I cannot let you miss this. The divine does not send messages without reason, and this one was meant for you. Your soulmate has chosen growth. They have chosen change. And though it may not seem clear right now, this shift is not meant to pull you apart, but to bring you closer in a way you have never imagined. Sometimes, souls must walk a certain road to truly find their way back to each other. This is not the end of your connection. This is the evolution of it. But what led to this choice? What emotions, what experiences pushed them toward this path? That is something I will reveal soon, because understanding the reason behind this decision will change everything for you. If you have ever wondered why things happened the way they did, if you have ever questioned why your connection feels different lately, the answers are about to be revealed. For now, I ask you to breathe, to trust, to open your heart to the guidance the angels are pouring upon you. Nothing is ever lost in the hands of the divine. What is meant to be will always find a way, but you must be ready to see it, to feel it, to accept it. Your soulmate is not lost to you. They are on a journey that, though it may seem separate from yours, is still intertwined in ways you have yet to see. But the real question is, what does this mean for you? How does this decision affect your own path? That, beloved soul, is what I will reveal next. And trust me, it will change the way you see everything. And before we continue with this very special message, I invite you to support this space of connection. Become a member of the channel, and if you feel this message is touching your heart, don't forget to click on thanks below the video. This helps us continue bringing messages full of love and hope like this one. Now, let's move on to what matters most. Beloved soul, Now that you know your soulmate has chosen a new path, you must understand that this decision was not random, nor was it made without deep thought and divine influence. Everything that happens in your journey has meaning, and this choice, this turning point, was guided by forces far beyond what the eyes can see. You may have questions racing through your mind right now. Why did this happen? What caused your soulmate to make this decision? And more importantly, what does it mean for you? Let me take you deeper into the truth. This choice was not made lightly. It was not born out of impulse or uncertainty, but out of necessity. Your soulmate has been carrying something in their heart for a long time, something that could no longer be ignored. They have felt a calling, an inner shift, a realization that something needed to change. And perhaps, deep within, you have felt it too. Think back to recent moments. Have you noticed signs? Changes in energy? Unexplainable emotions washing over you without warning? That is not a coincidence. That is the bond you share with your soulmate. When one soul moves, the other feels it. And right now, you are feeling the effects of this shift. Your soulmate's journey has not been easy. They have struggled with questions of the heart, moments of doubt, and an internal conflict between what was and what must be. But something happened, an event, a realization, a divine intervention that pushed them toward this choice. They could no longer stay where they were. They could no longer ignore the pull of destiny. But what exactly was this event? What revelation came to them that made them take this step? Listen closely, beloved soul, because this is where it all begins to make sense. Your soulmate was shown a vision, a glimpse of what is meant to be. The universe placed signs before them, signs that made them realize that they could not continue on the same path without change. Perhaps it was through a dream, a sudden encounter, or a deep, unshakable feeling in their heart. But whatever it was powerful enough to make them stop, to make them rethink everything, and to make them step into the unknown. This is not about leaving behind what was. This is about stepping toward what is meant to be. The divine has been working behind the scenes, orchestrating every moment, every connection, every lesson. And now the time has come for this shift to take place. But you may wonder, if this is meant to be, why does it feel uncertain? Why does it bring questions instead of immediate clarity? That is because true transformation is never comfortable. The soul must go through a process of growth, of understanding, before it can fully embrace what is meant for it. And your soulmate is going through that process right now. Do not mistake distance for disconnection. Do not mistake change for loss. What is happening now is necessary. It is preparing both of you for something greater. And whether you see it now or not, this shift is guiding you toward a love that is deeper, stronger, and more aligned with your destiny. But there is something more you need to know, something that will make everything clearer. And that, beloved soul, is what I will reveal next. Because the real question is not just why this happened, but how it will shape what comes next. And that answer will change everything. Beloved soul, now that you understand why your soulmate made this decision, you must realize something even more profound. This choice is not only about them, it is about you. It is about your path, your growth, and the destiny that is unfolding before you. Nothing happens in isolation. When one soul shifts, the entire connection is affected. And right now, your destiny is being reshaped in ways you may not yet fully comprehend. Perhaps you have been feeling a sense of uncertainty, as if something has been stirring within you, calling you toward something greater. That feeling is real. It is not a coincidence. The universe has been preparing you for this moment, for this transformation that is taking place between you and your soulmate. But what does this truly mean for you? First, understand that this change is not meant to harm you. It is meant to awaken you. Your soulmate's decision is, in many ways, a reflection of something deeper that has been unfolding within you as well. You have reached a point in your journey where the old ways no longer serve you. You have been growing, evolving, even if you haven't realized it fully yet. And this shift, this unexpected turn, was necessary for you to step into the next phase of your own destiny. But here is where things become even more significant. This choice your soulmate has made is not just about their personal journey. It is about the connection between the two of you. It is about how the divine is aligning everything to bring you closer. Not in the way you might expect, but in the way that is truly meant to be. You may be wondering, how does this affect me? What should I do now? That is exactly the question you need to be asking. Because while your soulmate is stepping onto a new path, you are being given an opportunity to realign, to prepare, to understand the deeper meaning behind what is happening. This is not a time for fear. This is a time for clarity. The universe is guiding you toward something that will make sense in ways you cannot yet see. Perhaps you have been holding on to expectations, to ideas of how things should be. But what if I told you that what is coming is far greater than what you imagined? What if I told you that this change is setting you up for something even more beautiful, even more aligned with your true path? There is something you must understand, something crucial. Your soulmate's choice is not a rejection, nor is it a separation. It is a necessary movement toward alignment. Sometimes the soul must take a different route to reach its true destination. And right now, that is what is happening. But here is where the most important truth lies. This decision, this shift, is also an invitation for you. An invitation to step into your own power, to recognize your worth, to trust that what is meant for you will never be lost. The divine is asking you to look beyond what you see on the surface and to trust the deeper unfolding of your journey. And there is something even more important you need to know, something that will bring everything into perspective. The next revelation will show you the signs the universe has been sending, signs that will help you navigate this moment with wisdom and clarity. These signs are already around you. You just need to recognize them. And that is what I will reveal next. Beloved soul, now that you understand how this decision is reshaping your destiny, you must recognize something even more powerful. This change is not happening in silence. The universe has been speaking to you, showing you signs, guiding you toward deeper awareness. And right now, there is a message being delivered to you, a sign so significant that it holds the key to understanding what is unfolding in your journey. Have you noticed strange coincidences lately? Moments that feel too perfectly timed to be random. Perhaps you have been seeing repeated numbers, hearing a song that stirs emotions deep within you, or encountering symbols that seem to call out to you. These are not mere accidents. These are messages. The divine is always communicating, but only those who are truly open to receiving can recognize what is being revealed. Take a moment and reflect. Have you felt a sudden pull towards something new? Have you sensed a shift in energy, as if the world around you is subtly rearranging itself? That is because it is. Your soulmate's decision has set forces into motion, and you are being called to pay attention to what the universe is showing you. There is a reason you are hearing this message now. The heavens knew that you needed to become aware of what is happening beneath the surface. You see, when a soul steps onto a new path, it creates ripples, energetic waves that touch everything connected to it. And because your journey is intertwined with your soulmates, you are feeling these shifts in ways that may not be immediately obvious. Perhaps you have felt moments of deep nostalgia, sudden emotions that seem to come from nowhere, or an unexplainable longing as if your heart is reaching out for something beyond your grasp. These feelings are not random. They are signs that your soul is awakening to the changes that are unfolding. The question is, are you truly paying attention? The universe speaks in whispers before it speaks in storms. And right now, you are in the moment of whispers. If you ignore these signs, if you dismiss them as mere coincidences, you may miss the opportunity to fully align yourself with what is coming next. But if you open your heart, if you allow yourself to see what is being shown to you, you will begin to understand why everything is happening the way it is. But what exactly is this sign that the universe is sending you? It is something unique to you, something that has been appearing in your life in different forms. It could be a dream, a recurring thought, an intuitive nudge toward a particular action. It could be a name that keeps appearing, a place that keeps calling you, or even a feeling that refuses to fade. Whatever it is meant for you, and it is pointing you toward the next step in your journey. Now, you may be wondering, what do I do with this sign? How do I interpret what the universe is trying to tell me? That is what I will reveal next. Because knowing the sign is only the first step. Understanding what to do with it is what will truly change everything. And that, beloved soul, is where your true transformation begins. Beloved soul, now that you have recognized the signs the universe is sending you, it is time to understand the most important part of this journey, the next step. It is not enough to simply be aware of the changes that are taking place around you. It is not enough to acknowledge the signs or understand the deeper meaning of your soulmate's decision. What truly matters now is how you respond, how you align yourself with what is being presented to you. This is where the real work begins. You have a choice to make, and how you make that choice will determine everything that comes next. The universe has laid a path before you, and now it is your turn to walk it. But this path is not just about following what seems obvious or easy. It is about trusting the divine guidance that is leading you towards something greater. So, beloved soul, how do you align yourself with this change? How do you ensure that you are moving in harmony with the forces that are at work in your life right now? The answer is simple, though it may not always feel easy. You must trust. You must trust the process, trust the signs, and trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Trusting the journey does not mean ignoring your feelings or pretending that everything is perfect. It means acknowledging your fears, your doubts, and your insecurities, but choosing to move forward regardless. It means accepting that you do not have all the answers, but knowing that the divine has a plan that is far greater than anything you could imagine. This is where faith comes in. Faith is not about knowing what will happen next. It is about believing that what is meant for you will always find its way, even when it feels like things are shifting in ways you do not understand. And right now, you are being asked to have faith, not just in the divine, but in yourself. The changes that are happening in your life are not meant to break you. They are meant to build you. They are meant to make you stronger, wiser, and more aligned with the truth of who you really are. But in order to do that, you must allow yourself to be vulnerable, to let go of control, and to trust that the universe knows exactly what it is doing. There is something powerful waiting for you on the other side of this. The transformation that is taking place in your life is not an accident. It is part of a much greater plan, a plan that involves not only you, but also your soulmate. But to align with this destiny, you must be willing to let go of the old ways of thinking, the old patterns that have held you back. You must be willing to embrace change, not just in your soulmate's journey, but in your own. This is your moment to step into a new version of yourself, a version that is in alignment with the divine forces at work in your life. And the first step to doing that is simply choosing to trust. But how do you trust when everything feels uncertain? How do you surrender to the process when the path ahead seems unclear? The answer lies in taking small, deliberate steps. Each step you take toward trust is a step closer to the life you are meant to lead. And as you walk this path, the divine will continue to guide you, offering you the wisdom and clarity you need to move forward. In the next part of this journey, I will show you exactly what to expect. The universe has been preparing you for something incredible, and soon you will see the fruits of your trust. But first, you must decide that you are ready to step into the unknown, ready to walk the path that has been laid out for you. Are you ready, beloved soul? Are you ready to trust the divine plan that is unfolding before you? Because the next phase of your journey is about to begin, and what comes next will change everything. But to fully embrace what is coming, you must take the first step. You must choose to trust, and the universe will take care of the rest. And as you trust, you will see the signs unfold even more clearly. The next step in your transformation is already being guided, and you are about to experience a profound shift that will open doors you never thought possible. But first, you must believe that it is possible. Trust, beloved soul, and everything will begin to fall into place. Beloved soul, as you take the necessary steps to align yourself with the divine plan unfolding in your life, I must share something incredible with you. The moment you have been waiting for, the moment that will set everything into motion, is approaching. The universe has been working tirelessly behind the scenes to prepare both you and your soulmate for the perfect timing. And now, that moment is coming closer. But what exactly is this moment? And how will it transform your journey? This is a time of profound change and alignment. It is not just a shift in your soul's path, but a complete reordering of the very forces that bind you to your soulmate. The universe is clearing the way for the connection to deepen, to grow in ways that you have not yet imagined. But you must be ready to receive it when the time comes. You must be prepared to embrace the flow of divine energy that will soon surround you. Do not mistake this waiting period for stagnation. There is nothing stagnant about what is happening. The silence, the stillness, is merely the calm before the storm. A storm of love, of connection, of transformation that will sweep through your life in the most beautiful way. This moment is not just about reuniting with your soulmate. It is about the rebirth of your connection, the ignition of a new beginning that will forever change the course of your journey. You may wonder, beloved soul, how will you know when this moment has arrived? How will you recognize that everything you have been waiting for is about to come into your life? Let me tell you this. When it happens, you will feel it in every fiber of your being. There will be no mistaking it. The energy in the air will shift. The signs will become clearer, and you will feel an undeniable pull towards your soulmate, as if everything in the universe is pushing you both together. But here is something important. This moment is not a single event. It is a series of moments, each one building upon the last, leading you to the fulfillment of your destiny. You will begin to see the threads of connection weave tighter and tighter, until they form a beautiful tapestry of divine love and purpose. And yet, there is something even more profound that is happening right now. The changes that are taking place in your life are not just about your soulmate's journey or your own growth. They are about the divine timing of everything that has led you to this point. The universe has been preparing you for this moment for a long time, and every experience you have had up until now has been part of this preparation. The struggles, the doubts, the moments of confusion, they were all necessary. They were all part of the greater plan that has been unfolding behind the scenes. And now, the universe is clearing the path for you to walk into a future full of love, joy, and connection with your soulmate. You might be asking, what does this mean for me right now? Well, beloved soul, it means that the time to act is coming. The time to step into the fullness of your love and your connection with your soulmate is approaching. But you must be ready. You must have the courage to step into the unknown, to embrace the changes that are coming with open arms and an open heart. The next step is yours to take. You have been given the knowledge, the signs, the guidance you need. Now, it is up to you to trust the divine plan and step into the future that awaits you. The universe has been aligning everything for this moment, and when it arrives, you will know that it is time to move forward. There will be no more waiting. The pieces will fall into place, and the love that you have been longing for will be right before your eyes. But there is one more thing you need to know, beloved soul. This moment will not come as you expect. It will not be a dramatic, sudden shift. Instead, it will unfold gently, yet powerfully, like the first rays of dawn after a long night. The transition will be seamless, but profound. It will feel like everything is falling into place, as if the universe itself is conspiring to bring you and your soulmate together. As this moment approaches, take note of the signs around you. Be mindful of the shifts in energy, the subtle changes in your emotions, the way your heart opens when you think of your soulmate. These are all indicators that the divine timing is aligning perfectly. And when it does, you will find that you are ready to embrace the new beginning that awaits you. But remember, beloved soul, this moment will require trust. It will require faith that what you have been waiting for is not only coming, but is already unfolding. The universe is guiding you toward something beautiful, something that will take your connection with your soulmate to a new level of love, commitment, and understanding. So, take a deep breath and prepare yourself, because the moment you have been waiting for is closer than you think. And when it arrives, everything will be illuminated in a way that only divine timing can bring. You will understand why everything happened the way it did. You will see how the pieces of your life have been perfectly aligned to bring you to this moment, and you will be ready to step into the future, hand in hand with your soulmate, ready for the love that is destined to be yours. The divine has already set this in motion. All you need to do now is trust and step forward into the love that awaits you. The right moment is coming, and when it does, you will be more than ready. Beloved soul, as we reach the conclusion of this sacred message, I want you to take a moment to breathe, to reflect on everything you have learned, and to truly absorb the depth of what is being shared with you. The divine has been guiding you, revealing the truths that were hidden from your sight, and now you stand at the threshold of something incredibly powerful. You have been shown the path, you have understood the shifts in your soulmate's journey, and you are beginning to understand how all of this intertwines with your own. But there is one final revelation that you need to know. One last piece of the puzzle that will give you the clarity and strength to move forward. This moment, this shift, is not just a beginning. It is a culmination. Everything you have experienced, everything you have felt, has been leading you to this very moment. The divine has been preparing both you and your soulmate for what is about to unfold, and now you must trust in the beauty and perfection of the timing. What you are about to step into is nothing short of divine alignment. But before you take that step, there is one thing you must remember. This transformation is not just about what happens next. It is about who you are becoming. The journey you are on is not a destination, but a process. And as you take each step toward this new chapter with your soulmate, remember that you are also becoming a new version of yourself. You are shedding old fears, old patterns, and old beliefs that no longer serve you. And as you do, you are stepping into the fullness of your own power, your own divine purpose. Do not fear the unknown, beloved soul. Do not be afraid of the changes that are unfolding, for every step you take in faith is a step closer to the life you are meant to live. Every action you take from here on out is aligning you with the future you deserve, one filled with love, connection, and fulfillment. The love you have been seeking is not out of reach. It is already within your grasp, and soon you will see that it was always meant to be. But what should you do next? How do you move forward from this moment? The answer is simple. Trust. Trust in the process. Trust in the divine guidance that has brought you here. Trust in the signs that have led you to this moment of clarity. And most importantly, trust in yourself. For you are more than capable of navigating this next chapter. You are stronger than you know, and you are worthy of the love that is coming your way. As you step forward, remember that this journey is not meant to be rushed. There is no need to force anything, no need to push for answers before the time is right. The universe is already aligning everything in perfect order. Your soulmate's decision, your own decisions, and the divine timing have all brought you to this moment. All that is left is for you to step into it with an open heart, knowing that everything is unfolding just as it should. Take a deep breath, beloved soul, and let go of any lingering doubts or fears. You are ready for what is to come. The universe has been preparing you for this, and now you are in perfect alignment with your higher purpose. The love you seek is not something that will be forced or rushed. It is a love that will flow naturally, beautifully, and with divine timing. As you walk this path, know that you are never alone. The divine is with you every step of the way, guiding you, supporting you, and cheering you on. Your soulmate is also walking this path, ready to join you when the time is right. And soon, everything will come together, as the universe has always intended. So, beloved soul, I ask you now to trust the journey, trust the divine plan, trust that everything you have experienced, everything you are experiencing, is leading you to something greater. The love that awaits you is real, it is near, and it is more beautiful than anything you could have ever imagined. Dear soul, if this video was meaningful to you, leave a thanks below this video as a gesture of gratitude for this revelation. This strengthens us to keep sharing messages of connection and faith. Now, I leave you with this final thought. The love you seek is not a distant dream. It is here, now, waiting for you to embrace it. As you walk forward with faith, trust, and love in your heart, know that everything will fall into place. The divine timing is perfect, and the moment you have been waiting for is closer than you think. Step forward into this love, and let it guide you to the life you were always meant to live. The time is now, beloved soul. The journey has just begun, and everything you have ever hoped for is already on its way.